What's going on, my people's man? It's your boy Quranlilmont, and we are here to talk about intrusive thoughts. Before we get into that, though, I kind of noticed, in my previous videos when I talk about mental health, I really be having this down vibe. I'd be sad. I wouldn't be sad. I wouldn't be sad, but it's I feel like I bring sad energy because of how serious this topic is. And it's not me saying I guess it is me saying that I'm going to be more uplifted when it comes to these videos, be more energetic, I guess, because I don't know, I just don't vibrate at that energy no more when it comes to this type of topic. I even though it's something bad, I don't know, I just don't want to carry around negative energy, if that makes sense. I don't want to push out negative energy with this video because I want to uplift y'all as I spread awareness on this, because I feel like it's already bad enough that we feel like, this is something that's not common or something that we're not going to escape or something that, that we are wrong for experiencing. And it's that's not the case at all. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's get to this video. Now, for people that don't know what intrusive thoughts are, intrusive thoughts are thoughts that are unwanted. Hear me when I say that sentence. Thoughts that are unwanted. Unwanted thoughts, meaning that the person that is experiencing intrusive thoughts do not want it at all. Okay? Keep that in mind. When it comes to anything I talk about, when it comes to OCD, well, I didn't bring that up yet, but that's gonna be something. Of course, y'all know that's gonna be a topic at some point of this journey. But when I bring that up and I bring up intrusive thoughts, just always keep that in mind, because y'all will know why later on in this video. But yeah. Now, this is a big thing or a big topic because intrusive thoughts are the main triggers that someone with OCD may experience. Now, y'all may be asking, what is OCD? Or y'all may think y'all know what OCD already is because OCD has this image built on it as something that is quirky, fun, being organized, cleaning. Now, while that is some trace or some things that align with the OCD that I'm going to speak on, it's not the whole picture. You know what I'm saying? It's not the only thing that someone that has OCD experiences. It's actually a much deeper and darker version to OCD. OCD stands for obsessive compulsive disorder. And it's a disorder that surrounds bad obsessions towards fears, which leads into compulsive actions that reduces the anxiety towards these fears and give us reassurance about these fears not becoming our reality. Now, you may be asking, okay, why are you telling us this, Q? What is the point of this video right here? Now, we have seen videos where people have introduced intrusive thoughts in a funny way, it's so crazy because it's you would think that people would be more passionate towards us who deal with OCD and have taboo thoughts as they put out these videos showing that they have experienced these type of thoughts as well. But we all seen these type of videos where people say these are what my intrusive thoughts say, or what if I let them win, or not what if I let them win, this is what happens if my intrusive thoughts win, or I let my intrusive thoughts win, or when I let my intrusive thoughts win. And yes, y'all know what I'm talking about. And to be honest, me personally, I don't have a problem with these videos. I feel like I never really had a problem with them. I don't know about my past self, but I know me now, and kind of just me healing from this, I have never had a problem with anybody having these type of videos. I actually be dying laughing at these videos. It'd be funny as hell. But my fellow OCD warriors out there may think different, as they feel like that these intrusive thoughts that we quote unquote say we let win, they don't want to let these thoughts win at all. They fear these thoughts ever winning because of how tabooish these thoughts can get. And that's why I say it's so surprising that when we open up about our OCD and the taboo thoughts that we have, people look at us crazy as if they don't know what intrusive thoughts are, or like if they never had oh my God. Or if they have never experienced it. And it's like, we know you have. I know you have, because everybody experiences intrusive thought. Like I said, it's people literally making comedy out of it. But yeah, and when it comes to us OCD warriors out there who deal with intrusive thoughts heavily, we will do anything that we can to protect what these intrusive thoughts surround. We will do anything to keep this from becoming our reality. So, like I said, me personally, I don't have a problem with seeing these videos or hearing people say this, but for other people that deals with OCD may find this very triggering because, once again, they don't want this to happen. They have bad panic attacks behind these things even being a smidge like true, or like a smidge from becoming their reality. Like it's really that bad. Like people isolate themselves from the world to keep this from being their reality. Like this how bad it can really get. And you may be saying like, it's not that big of a deal, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not that serious, but it really is, like, especially to someone who deals with OCD. Like, it's really a difference with someone. It's a difference between someone dealing with OCD and having intrusive thoughts, and someone dealing with intrusive thoughts and not having OCD. I feel like people who don't have OCD and deal with intrusive thoughts are able to just like experience them and let them go without, no worries. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like they are not entitled to those thoughts. They feel like they don't have to, engage with it. They know it's intrusive, they might even laugh at it, because how crazy it is. But yeah, like they don't pay no mind. But someone who has OCD and they deal with intrusive thoughts, they are not able to let it go as easily as someone who doesn't have OCD and experience intrusive thoughts, because they feel like they are entitled to these thoughts. They feel like they have to, worry about them because they are experiencing these thoughts. They feel like, either they created the thought or they actually desire it because they are experiencing it. And then what makes it, worse is the fact that when we obsess over it so much, it becomes a norm that, that this thought become normal to us. Like normal as in like it just constantly pops up in our head, like constantly. And that part makes it feel like we want it even more, or that we desire it, and that causes nothing but fear, anxiety, panic. It's bad. It's like it's all bad. So that's why when someone say, I let my intrusive thoughts win, someone with OCD is panicking bad. Like they are very triggered by this because they don't want their intrusive thoughts to win, and it gets to a point where they feel like it's actually going to win, and like they just go do something bad, or they feel like something, they feel like their life is changing in ways that they don't want it to change. And yeah, so yeah, intrusive thoughts are not always bad thoughts. That might sound crazy, but have you ever had that moment where you're just doing something, right? You could be working, doing homework, driving, whatever. And you have this random jingle, your favorite song, favorite commercial, favorite saying from a scene, from a movie or TV show, and it's constantly playing in your head, constantly. It gets to a point like you don't mind it, you know what I'm saying? You like, this is my jingle, you know what I'm saying, or my favorite saying from this show or movie, you know. So you're repeating the saying, and you're re-imaging, not re-imaging, what the you are like playing this memory or this jingle, whatever it is in your mind, you know what I'm saying. You're not bothered by it, but then it gets to a point where you're trying to stop it because it's getting irritating at this point. Like you're like, okay, I don't want to think about this no more. But the more you try to stop this, you know what I'm saying, the more it happens. Like,
I would like to plug this in right here, because I feel like a lot of people that's probably getting to this point of the video, or just anybody in general that hears someone thinking about like experiencing these type of intrusive thoughts that are taboo, they would automatically think like, okay, why won't you just stop thinking about the thought? And this is a prime example on why we can't stop thinking about the thought, because as much as we try to stop thinking about the thought continues to come. Like we giving it more attention by just trying to stop thinking about it. So the more we try to stop thinking about it, the more we thinking about it, and we're just giving it more energy to come back. So yeah, that's why we don't stop thinking about it. And I'll talk about that a little more in other videos. So yeah,
it comes, but it's like, I feel like if we're being technical, that's an intrusive thought, you know what I'm saying, because you don't want the thought, it's unwanted. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know, that's just a little fun fact or I don't even say fun fact because I don't know if that's facts, but that's just my personal opinion about intrusive thoughts. Like I feel like intrusive thoughts are not always bad. Like I feel like you can have a good intrusive thought in a way, but that kind of just makes me feel like, we shouldn't be bothered by intrusive thoughts at all because of how normal it is. You know what I'm saying? As much as the world like to act surprised when someone opens up about their taboo-ish thoughts, intrusive thoughts, 9 times out of 10 they had this thought before. Like not the same thought that we, tell them about, but they had some type of intrusive thought that was very bad, you know what I'm saying? But they were able to let it go. But when it comes to us who do OCD, we're not able to let it go that easy because we fear what it could mean. We fear that it could possibly, come to life. And we try our best to do whatever, we can to not make this our reality. But it kind of gets too late for us to kind of get away from that, because the little things that we do, like the compulsions, the trying to, figure out, well, that's the compulsion, all the compulsions, that is what gives it more power over us and makes us get stuck in this cycle, which is something I'm going to talk more about later on in this journey. But yeah, and to kind of close this when I say that we have obsessions over these intrusive thoughts, it's not the obsession of wanting these things. It's the obsession of fearing them. Like the obsession is not off of wanting them. It's off of fear, like us constantly just thinking about it. It's not us desiring it. It's fearing it. And we're trying our best to do what we can for it to not become our reality, as I keep saying. So yeah, at the end of the day, man, I feel like I'm at a certain point in my healing journey with my OCD where I look at a lot of things differently. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, even when it comes to the intrusive thoughts videos I see on TikTok and stuff like that, bro, like I genuinely laugh. Or when I hear someone misuse intrusive thoughts, I don't get bothered by it because I don't know, it's like I just don't. But I know other people who deal with OCD does. So this kind of a video for both sides, to kind of for my OCD warriors to kind of loosen up, you know what I'm saying? Because it's no point, you don't have to be, you don't have to worry. Your intrusive thoughts will never win. If anything, you should feel more how can I say it? I wouldn't say you should feel grateful, but you should feel more seen when you see videos like that. I'm gonna be honest. when I went through the comments of some of these videos, it was people talking about a lot of crazy ass intrusive thoughts that even I experienced or like I didn't experience, and it's like, I felt seen in a way, even though, you know what I'm saying, in a way I felt like if I was to go, like, I feel like it's level to the taboo-ish thoughts that we have, and when you go deeper, that's when people start to kind of like, okay, you going too far, but it's like at the same time, I don't think it's no such thing as going too far with this. Like, it's, they all are badass thoughts no matter what. But yeah, I feel like once again, we should lighten up and just feel like just don't take it too serious. You know what I'm saying? Don't, like, and I know that's easier said than done, but yeah, we shouldn't take things like that to the heart. I feel like a lot of us OCD warriors take a lot of things that people post about OCD or intrusive thought to the heart, and it's like, I don't think we should. Like, yeah. But for the other side, for the people that don't have OCD, I feel like for y'all, it's more so, I would say, you should try to use better wording when it comes to these type of videos, but I feel like there's no other way of wording it, because it came to a point, because when people say they let their intrusive thoughts win, you would think it's more so impulsive than intrusive, because it sounds like you didn't mind the thought being in your mind. You know what I'm saying? You wanted it. Now, I would say you wanted it, but you didn't mind it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not bothering you. But at the same time, I feel like all this is just being technical. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, I don't know, but maybe just, I feel like if you're going to post content like that, be open-minded to the people that actually deal with the bad taboo-ish thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like on a much deeper level, as far as like just the anxiety, the feeling like you're actually going to do it or you want to do it. Like, care for the people that really experience it. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I feel like someone could probably go in there, go in like in the comments of these videos and be like, I deal with these type of intrusive thoughts, but surrounding like harm, contamination, POCD, sexual irritation, OCD, and the first thing they will do is automatically judge them instead of hearing them out. Like, it's. I feel like that's all I have to say. So, yeah. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. If y'all did, make sure to leave that like, subscribe to the channel if y'all know, turn on post notifications so y'all don't miss me when I upload, man. I ain't gonna lie, this video is getting recorded at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I need to go to sleep, but yeah, I just wanted to get this video out. It was funny. Today I kind of felt discouraged about the journey I was on again. Honestly, y'all, I feel like this is really a scary journey to go down for me. Because I feel like, even though I've been advocating for OCD for a while, everybody basically know I have it. It's just about getting around, like, just getting more deeper into the advocating for it, and just coming across new people and talking about it, or just like living their life. Like, not living their life, but just coming around new people and then they knowing or finding out about what you're going through, and you just worrying about what they may think. And I know I said in my first video back, I don't give a fuck. I don't, but I still do at the same time. I'm human, bro. I care. I'm not somebody that just don't care. Like, I can't just not care. I have to build up to it, for real. Like, because I really genuinely don't want to give a fuck. And I feel like I'm getting there because I'm obviously, not trying to sugarcoat anything or hide what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going though. I'm not going to be discouraged, for real. I'm gonna keep going. So once again, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope y'all have a great day, great night, whenever y'all watching this, man. Continue to take care of yourselves, love one another, love yourself, And yeah, the next video y'all see is going to be a gaming video on RP. And I'm excited about that. So y'all get ready for that. And yeah, man, let's tee up, man. I'm glad to be back. So let's do it. But no, man. I said, I don't know what I'm talking about. I think that's just the sleepy cute kicker there. But I'm done taking y'all heads off, man. Yeah. Bro, let me go to bed, man. And yeah, as always.